I'm back. This time with something a little different. I'm going to leave the art to the side for a little bit. I want to talk more about one of my favorite mechanisms in board gaming, and that's worker placement. Decided to start a new segment called Worker Placement Weekly, where I just take a worker placement game, focus in on one aspect of that worker placement game that differentiates it from all the other worker placement games in the market today. So in this episode, I'm going to be showing off Architects of the West Kingdom, and I'm going to show you guys what I think separates itself from all the other worker placement games in the market today. So here we are, guys, Architects of the West Kingdom. So what I think makes this game special in terms of worker placement is how open the board is. Usually in worker placement games, you have limited locations where you can put your meeple on, and once a meeple's on that location, it's locked for the round. So you have this jockeying for position, let's say, where you want to go to the location that's going to give you the first player marker because you want to be that first person that gets to choose, from all the locations on the board. In this case, and that's choose location on the board before they get locked by other opponents, your opponents. But in this case, the board for the most part is wide open with the exception of the black market, where you can tell it has these little circles which show that you could only have one worker there, versus the other larger circles which show that you and your opponent could have as many workers as you want there. What I think also makes this game awesome is that there are locations that the more workers you have, the stronger the location becomes. But you have to be careful because your opponents can notice that, and there's this action where they could actually capture your workers and then at a later turn possibly send them to the guardhouse. So you have this, it's not stressful, but you have this, this choice to make where you either decide, do I keep making the spot better for myself, knowing that at some point my workers could get arrested or captured, or do you just see how much you could get away with it? And that's to say, at some point you're gonna want to pull your workers back yourself, but do you do it before your opponents get to do it, or do you do it before your opponents get to send them to jail? There's there's this timing aspect to it that I really think makes it shine. So that's what I think pretty much separates it from any worker placement that I've ever played. So yeah, it's a refreshing take on a worker placement game because usually when I play worker placement games, the spaces are, again, like I said in the beginning of the episode, limited. So you kind of have this, I need to go to this space first. I need to get the first player marker before, my opponents because I need to get to this location. In this game, again, the table for the most part is wide open with the exception of the black market. So it's kind of refreshing because you're not that stressed. With the exception of, do I keep piling up my workers in a location knowing that at some point they're going to get arrested or captured, or do I, have that ability or that chance to pull them back before that happens? Well, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the segment. It's definitely refreshing. Follow me on all the social media, and until next time, enjoy your day, guys.